Hi you guys, it's Megan here with you. Today is Friday and as you can see, I think you can see behind me, I've been cleaning the kitchen and getting things ready to show you guys some meal prep for your babies. Um, I think I showed you guys how I make some of my baby food, and today what I wanted to show you is some fruit. So I mix some berries with her applesauce. I'm going to use my Baby Brezza. I've got it going already because I wanted to save a little bit of time, but I'll show you how you press the buttons and that kind of stuff is really easy. But I just wanted to give you a little update about what was going on today with us and how I'm kind of switching how I'm making food for the baby. She's turning a year old soon, and it's going to be a little bit different feeding her. She wants to pick things up now and take things out of her spoon. So I'm doing less purees and more little tiny bits that she can pick up. But I did want to do a video to show you guys how to do a puree of something like this fruit that I'm going to mix in with her applesauce. And then you can kind of get an idea of how the Baby Brezza works, or Baby Brezza, I don't know how you say it. Anyway, get an idea of how it works and maybe come up with some fun recipes for your baby. And we're just having a kind of a healthy day today. She's been sick, so I let her take a really long nap, and I did a couple little workouts. I did the Tone It Up, one of the wedding series workouts this morning, and then a little bit of one of their ab routines, so I'll post the link to those videos for you guys. And then I did a little cardio. I just kind of turned on some TV and just did cardio and like jogged in place and did jumping jacks and stuff like that, because it's not easy to do cardio when your baby is sleeping and you can't get out of the house. So if you're ever wondering, how do I get my cardio in when I'm stuck at home while my baby takes a nap, run around the house. It works just fine. So I'm going to turn the camera around and I'll show you guys a couple little things that you can make for your babies. So I already have some things set up. I have containers that I've saved. These are the Beech Nut Naturals, and these are Gerber jars. And I just save these because I really only buy baby food like when I'm in a pinch. Like I bought some of these Gerbers because they were on clearance and they were all natural. And then these, the Beech Nut, I bought because I was out and about and the baby needed a nap. So I took her to my mom's house and I let her take a nap at my mom's house. And I finished running my errands and I grabbed a little bit more food to give her when I got back to my mom's, because I figured she'd probably be hungry. And she's actually playing with all of the other Tupperware containers right now, because sometimes you can, if you're busy in the kitchen, that's a nice way to keep the baby distracted. The applesauce that I want to use is Simple Truth Organic, no sugar added, no artificial flavors. Not only should you be eating a healthy diet all the time, no matter what, it's especially important to eat a healthy diet when you're nursing a baby and they're getting all the nutrition from you. But then when they start eating, it's super important to give them a healthy diet because they're brand new and they don't need chemicals and artificial flavors and colors and junk like that. So this is, let me see if I can get this in there, organic apples, water, and ascorbic acid to maintain color. That's it. So that's what I give her. I give her organic applesauce. Over here, what I have going is a handful of raspberries and a handful of blueberries. I literally did not measure them. I'm steaming them for 10 minutes. That's the little light that's blinking. Oh, that means it's all done. So I just steamed that for 10 minutes. Now to operate your Baby Brezza, it's like a little food processor. So I'll open this up and show you. This middle portion has a blade on the bottom, so you snap that in, you put the food in, and then snap the top back on. Let me switch hands here. Snap it into place. This is a water reservoir because you steam it, right? And then you can do two different options. You can steam and blend, and it will automatically blend for you, or you can just steam and then blend later. I picked just steam today because I didn't want it going off when I was talking to you, because it's going to be really loud when I actually steam it, and you might hear the baby whine a little bit, so I might pause the video for a second while we steam this, or while we blend it, I'm sorry, but I will show you really quick. Like, you can tap it like that and it'll blend it, or you can hold it down. Like I said, it's really loud, so I'm going to pause this for a second, finish blending it, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, you guys, here we go. We're back. I just blended that up so that you can see it's just nice and liquidy and pureed in there. And I'm going to grab a towel so that I can take this out. 2 hands, don't want to burn yourself. I'm going to use a towel to lift that up so I don't get my hands hot, and just tap off that excess and drop it in the sink. And then, hi, are you playing? Yes, you are. Okay, guys, so now we're going to just start filling containers. So I'm going to just use a nice regular like soup spoon or whatever and start filling jars. I'm going to try to do serving sizes, because you know how your babies are. Their tummies are little. Your toddlers, you can use this for a toddler too. Their tummies are little. They don't have as much room as we do. And you don't want to waste stuff when you're out and about. I'm going to freeze these and then thaw them later. This is also a Gerber container, you guys. Those are really nice to save and use later. Anyway, I'm going to freeze these and then thaw them out, and she can have them later. So I don't want to overfill anything either, because you know how when you freeze stuff it expands, and you don't want cracked glass in your freezer. So I'm just going to do a little bit more applesauce. This is one of her favorites, because plain applesauce is fine for your kids and all, but they say that if you give them too much, it'll stop up their little bowel works, if you will. So you don't want to do that. So I like to just give her a little applesauce and mix it with the berries. So now the nice thing about this is it has like a little pour spout on it too. So I just give it a little swirl to mix it up. And then I'm just going to pour a little bit of this berry mixture in each one of these cups. Not a whole lot, because you don't want those tart berry flavors to overpower the applesauce, especially because the applesauce is not sweetened at all. And babies don't want anything super tart, you know? So if you want them to eat it and have something healthy, don't overdo the sour stuff. Okay, so now those are all done, and all you have to do is close all the lids and put them in the freezer. I think the last time I did this lasted us a couple weeks, because I didn't give it to her every day, because it's good to mix up what your baby's eating and give them other diet options. You know, they want to try new things. They're learning, they're exploring. Everything is brand new to them, so let them have different dietary options every day. So yeah, I hope you guys like this recipe. I hope that you can come up with something good for your kids to eat. And I also need to make her some vegetables. So I'm going to finish this up, get these all packaged up and popped in the freezer. And then once I'm cleaned up and ready to go and get some vegetables started, I'll come back and show you guys how to finish up the vegetables and how to get those stored as well. So thanks for stopping by, and I hope you all have a great Friday.